Assalamu alaikum, my students and brothers and sisters. My name is Habib Javed. I am Quran teacher and you are watching my YouTube channel. Also you can join me on Facebook. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rahman and Rahim. He is most merciful and beneficial for all kinds, all the mankind, all the universe, all creations. His mercy, His Rahman, quality of Rahman and quality of Rahim is dunya for everyone. No condition for believers and non-believers. But the quality of Rahman and Rahim in this dunya for everyone. But at the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will use this quality only for the Muslims and believers. Because the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us Islam, and Islam is a complete religion, is the best religion. So those who will follow this religion, who will act, who will practice upon this religion, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put into Jannah. Of course, we are human being. Our human being can do some mistakes in this dunya. Human mistakes. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept us tawbah. If we do tawbah, if we do repenting from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so Allah ta'ala says, I will excuse your all sins. But still, if there is some sin at the day of judgment, you see how is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will come to the mu'mineen and muslimeen, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will excuse them. So scholar says about one incident at the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say to one person, for going into Jannah, you have one good deed is short in your book of deed. So go and bring one good deed, then you can go into Jannah. He will go, he will find everywhere, nobody will help him. He will see one person. So his discussion will be over there in both of them. So that other person, he will ask him, what about you? Then he will say, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala he told me, I have one good deed is short with me. To going into Jannah, if I will bring one more good deed, so Allah ta'ala will put me in Jannah. So that's why I'm searching for, and maybe somebody can give me a good deed. Then that person will say, oh, I have only one good deed. You have lot of good deed, but you have one good deed is short. So you cannot go to Jannah. So I have only one good deed. So it is impossible for me going into Jannah. So you do one thing, take my one good deed, at least you should go to Jannah. So he will take that good deed and he will come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows everything. And Allah ta'ala will say to him, today, who is the Sakhi more than me? So just call, he will say, oh Allah, that person, he gave me this good deed. So Allah will tell him, call him, he will come. So Allah Ta'ala will say to him, you are going to be more charitable person, more Sakhi. Okay, you can go with him. You also go to Jannah. So both of them, Allah Ta'ala will put him into Jannah, and they both person they will go to Jannah. This is the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah ta'ala knows everything. So may Allah give us ability to understand these things. It doesn't mean that we should do the sin or we should go to the against to commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the time we have to scare with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we did some sin, any sin, the same time we have to do tawbah. We have to say excuse to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to say tawbah and istighfar from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Take care yourself, take care around you, and take care about my channel. Please subscribe, like and share.